star. What the f are you guys asking me? Like, a whole month? $420? Like an earthquake. Like 420. All right, guys, welcome back to another video. These are your favorite type of videos. You guys just really like it when I talk to you guys. I don't know why. I mean, I don't blame you, but we're doing another spicy Q&A, but X edition. So I had a lot of my followers on X. Shout out to you guys. Make sure you guys are following me right here. Only 21 and up. By the way, these are from you guys, so let's get to these spicy questions because it's a lot. So before we get started on this video, make sure you guys are subscribed, have your post notifications on already so you guys know when a video is coming out, and let's get started. I want to go back to Japan, but I want to do Osaka and Kyoto, Mexico City, and Turks. I want to go to Turks. I want to go do an island, do another city, and Japan just because I freaking love Japan. I just love the food, the culture. I don't know, maybe because it's the only country I've been to, but it's the country where I feel like I really enjoyed the food and the culture. Even though there's a language barrier, Google Translate is my best friend there. So yeah, those are the 3 places I would like to travel to. Again, next question. Honestly, I would be in my Dress Up Darling universe just because there's no action, it's just wholesome, and I get to cosplay, and I'd probably be best friends with Marin. She's the blonde, I'm the brunette. For every brunette, there needs to be a blonde. Next question. Let's be honest, every anime is very overtly sexual. What do you guys think? Because I'm trying to think, there's always like that thick character, you know? So which world would I belong to? I don't know, but I think you guys in the comments should answer below because I don't know which anime I would belong to be honest. I'm in my own world. So there's a question for you guys. Which world do you think I belong in? Next question. My favorite anime for the 100th time is Mob Psycho, Miss Kobayashi, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Hot takes, I love One Piece. It's in my top 5. And the 5th one is going to be, it's torn between like Attack on Titan and, damn, that's really tough. Fuck, why are you guys making me think? Yeah, let's just keep it at Attack on Titan for now. But obviously top 5 changes, but top 3 is solid. My favorite Pokemon is gonna be Charmander. Only reason why I say the most basic starter one is because I just really love his story about him. He was kind of homeless and his owner abandoned him, so I just sympathize with the character, so that's why he's my favorite. Oh, but I also love Dragonite too. All right, this is going from mild to spicy already, but why am I such a good kisser? I don't know. I just feel like when I'm doing a movie, I don't like to fake it. I like to really just have chemistry with the person because at the end of the day, I have millions and billions of people watching me. So I kind of like to, you know, be myself because at the end of the day, I don't like to fake it. I'm not really known for faking it. And if I'm gonna fake it, I'm gonna make sure that I have some kind of realness there so it doesn't feel fake. I guess the only time like I've ever faked it is like when I do softcore, and if you know about softcore, it's basically like dry humping, so that's fake. But I don't know, I guess just have a passion for what I love and what I do, so I guess that's why I've been in the top 10 for the past couple years. Thanks to you guys. Oh my goodness. Well, that's pretty spicy, but honestly, a lot of guys like it. And I think as a viewer, you guys like watching this. It's better when you do the D drop and the DJ together. I don't know. I think that's why God made and we have a hole in the middle, so might as well use it. I guess it really depends on your partner, what their boundaries are. That's what I would have that conversation with. But I tend to like doing like a role play to spice things up. Like pretend to meet like at a bar or at a restaurant, or like if you're going on a first date. Like it's all about using your imagination. Cosplaying your favorite character, or cosplaying of like a Marvel character, like a superhero. Or like sometimes, like if you really want to be dominant and have your partner be submissive, pretend you're robbing their house. Like make sure they're home alone, have the lights off. Just be like, babe, I'm gonna come over. I'm not gonna tell you when, but just have the lights off and just be chilling. Have the front door, the back door open and just pretend to rob someone. Or, you know, use a toy. You know, I always recommend using a toy. There's nothing wrong with it. That's your teammate, not your ops. Do like a new room massage. You know, if you don't know what a new room massage is, like your partner's body like on you, and like don't do anything, just tease and then go from there. That's how I would spice things up. I'm sure there's such thing as a thing where I'm always gonna get signal somewhere. So for sure my phone and some like portable signal thing. I know there is something out there. I think so, but I'm just imagining that there is. So I can use my phone and still scroll on TikTok. A chef. I bring a chef so they can make me food in the island and I don't have to worry because they can just like cook things up, you know? A portable RV that's functional. That's kind of cheating. My cats. Bring my cats with me and we go on vacation on an island because I already know I'm gonna be rescued because I have my phone, but I'm just gonna be chilling and be on D&D, you know? Ooh, okay, so I'm literally at the finish line with my hentai manga. The only thing is bringing the visuals to life because I have the script already, but now it's just really bringing the script to life, and that's pretty much it. I'm working on a picture book, so I'm gonna be doing the timeline from like when I first started in the industry to now, so be on the lookout for that. I've answered this question like a billion times, you guys. A highway patrol officer, clinical psychologist, or a housewife. I don't know, I feel like every day there's something fun. Honestly, I just got my Disney pass, like my magic key, so I feel like that's fun. Going to Disneyland whenever I want, honestly. Honestly, going to Tokyo Disney. Again, another Disney reference, but that's probably the most fun thing I've ever done just because I was able to go to Disneyland overseas, and if you know me, like, you know, I love Disney. Like, I'm not a cringy Disney adult. I don't think that's cringe, but you know, there's levels to it, but to answer the second question first, I use a PC, I'm a gamer. Right now I have no nails, but for the most part, I like to have my nails like pretty short just because I'm on a keyboard. I love playing PC games. I just got a Nintendo Switch too, so I'm excited to use that too. I love Nintendo games. I just got a new Donkey Kong game just came out, so I can't wait to play that. Stay subscribed to the channel because I will be playing that and I will be having gaming content. And then also the FAF. Yes, I would do it again, but I think it would have to be a little bit more strict just because back then I used to just free ball and I wouldn't really do background checks. Like I was really like horny, you know what I mean? Like I just didn't give a fudge. I gotta make sure that they're not gonna try to get me pregnant, try to trap me, because there is guys out there that want to do that. That's their fetish. And just make sure that they're chill and that they can perform, because that's the thing. A lot of people get really nervous when they're on camera. Like people are like, yeah, I can do it. I can, like, you know, do it on camera. And then when it's lights, camera, and action, there's a camera guy recording you from that angle and that angle, because it's not just us two in the room, baby. What the f are you guys asking me? Like, I'd rather eat ass than do either of those. Let's skip that one. I'm gonna choose mac and cheese over grilled cheese any day, bro. Oh God, really? Is that true? Wait, how do I search that? Let me look it up. Do you know who Violet Myers is? Yes, Violet Myers was an American adult actress, model, and online personality. She gained popularity for her work in the adult industry. She had a strong following due to her approachable personality. What? Violet Myers passed away at the age of 24. Is there a way to correct this? Because I'm still alive. What the fudge? Let's get the date. Bro, I'm not dead. That's crazy. I really don't know why. If I died in 2021 and I was 24 and it's 2025, how old am I then? A whole month? No, I've never had a situation like that. I have had a situation where I did tear down there and I had to cancel a shoot the next day. So usually, like, how I like to space my shoots is like, I like to shoot 2 to 3 times a week depending on the collaboration, because sometimes people like are only in town for a certain amount of days. So like I'll make the sacrifice, but I haven't done that in a month. I have had situations like where like I take breaks for a month, but that's because I get to focus on like content like this, or like personal reasons, but not for reasons similar to that. But I have had situations where I have had to take a break, and yeah, that's not fun. But for the most part, a vagina is a muscle, so it can go up and down. How do you think we are all on this earth? Because we all came out of our mama's coochies, and obviously they got tight again. So it's the same thing with the peen. Come on, you guys, use your brain. I think you guys don't really know me, but for the new fans, I speak English and Spanish. Si necesito hablar en español, sí puedo hablar, pero mi español tiene Spanglish porque no hablamos tanto en español en mi familia. Mi abuela solamente habla español, pero mi mamá habla español en inglés. Mi mamá cuando estaba chiquita, ella hablaba conmigo en español, pero yo no quería hablar en español. Yo no sé por qué yo estaba bien estúpida para no hablar en español. Pero necesitaba hablar español para comunicar con mi abuela, so eso es porque yo puedo hablar español, pero no perfecto. Pero estoy practicando para mirando películas, oyendo música, podcasts, para hablar más mejor en la idioma de español. But I don't want to be a no sabo kid, and I don't want to be that Mexican that doesn't know Spanish. So at least I speak it a little bit, right? Can't judge me for that. Ooh, okay, this is so bad. I always wanted to do one of those eating contests where we only have like 10 minutes to finish this meal. So low-key, I kind of always wanted to do like either the pizza challenge with a friend or do something where it's like a food challenge. Just, yeah, that's probably it. I'm not an extrovert. You won't catch me bungee jumping. Nothing crazy like that. I'm literally a homebody. I like to just be at home, so yeah. Uncut. Because, wait, uncut? Yeah, uncut. Because that's just the natural way. And if you're cut, that's not your fault. Like, I still love you, but I think uncut just feels better. I haven't heard your song, but let's do a live reaction. I'm just trying to Myers. She ripping on my pliers. Had her ass screaming out like a choir. I told her I love her, I'm a liar. Fuck that on the job, I got fired. I'm all messed up, Mike Myers. Been on my cause you see the status I have with you and you know we live in lavish. Got Bird and Mac in the crib and we got the bag. Just on my cause I'm fly like Aladdin. Hopping in the booth, spit fire like a dragon. Time for a minute. I got no ring on me. I appreciate this. Wow, okay, he's cool. He got the stitch pants on. Okay. Adding to my playlist. Maybe not the picture though, I'll add the other one. Ooh, favorite performer to work with. I love working with like Angela White and Lena the Plug. Honestly, I just love working with anyone who just loves what they do and doesn't feel like it's work. Like I hate being on set with people who are just like on their phone and don't really put in that same effort. Like I'm very excited to be there and you know, it's supposed to be fun, you know? So yeah, those are like the type of people I like working with. Like the people you see me repeatedly shooting with are like obviously my favorites. And then as far as guys, I like shooting with Hollywood Cash. He's cool. I like working with Zach Wilde, Alex Mack, Alex Jones. Yeah, those are like people I'm always like, let's get a shoot in, you know? If you are watching this and we work together, don't be offended. Just can't think right now. But literally everyone I work with is my favorite. Ouch. Next. The best thing, obviously, is the fact that I have this freedom to really just do what I want and get to explore my sexuality on camera. It's fun. I mean, let's be honest, if religion and society didn't shame you for it, I feel like everyone would want to be a star, let's be honest, because who wouldn't want to have sex and get paid for it? But I think it's just, you know, frowned upon in society, which I understand. Like, you know, I'm not one to try to force you to respect me, but yeah. The bad thing is, obviously, is you're gonna always get like weirdos and people are not all the way there thinking, you know, that who I am on camera, that side is me all the time. I think that's why I really dedicate myself to social media and like do a lot of safe for work content on top of the not safe for work, because I want people to also realize like, hey, I'm not all the time. I'm not just people I meet on the street, because then I would be a dirty person. I get tested every 2 weeks. I'm actually gonna go get tested tomorrow because I'm shooting the next day. Like, I'm very safe and clean about my sexual life. We're just chill people, bro. Cool, we just pay our bills, have our own families to take care of. Realistically, people who live a normal life, they don't have to worry about people who impersonate them or try to scam them, because it's really scary. I've had really scary situations where people, that's why I don't really do a lot of conventions now, because the last experience, someone thought they were talking to me and there was a fake account on Facebook and they were like, no, it's you, you're talking to me. And I was like, bro, I'm not talking to you on Facebook. So that's like the scary part, honestly. It's just dealing with people like that, you know, talk to fake accounts, and, you know, then when they see you in real life, or they'll message you and be like, you scammed me, and it's like, bro, I didn't scam you. Like, I swear. Dad bods, I'm not gonna lie, fit bods. I've said this before, abs scare me. Big muscles, like, I'm not really, like, you know, everyone has their things, but I'm not really into like really super fitness people, because also like they obviously watch their weight and they eat chicken and rice and broccoli, which is delicious. It's very healthy. But you know, I like to eat pizza, fried chicken, ramen, pho. It's not all about veggies and salads and chicken. When I peg a guy, yeah, I'll definitely peg a guy. So Playboy Cardi, if you wanna DM me, I got you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you, Cardi. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, if that's what he's into, then yeah, I'm not closed-minded. I'm not too tapped into my father's side because he passed away, so don't really know if I'll ever go now, but I've always been curious about Turkish food and just the culture and everything, because I am Turkish Salvadorian from my dad's side. So I love that, and it's a beautiful mix, you know. But I've always been curious. I've always wanted to go to Turkey, but I'm actually like afraid to fly that part, just because like 10 hours is like a lot. I can't imagine how long a Turkey flight is, but if I ever get surgery and I go to Turkey, then that'll be my excuse. If the booty 420, yeah, like an earthquake, like 420. It fluctuates so much, so I can either go from 36 double D to 36G. So it really fluctuates with my weight. So I can't really give you an answer there. Ooh, okay, where do I see myself 5 years? Well, a new car. I want to get my dream car. I don't know what my dream car is, but maybe I see myself driving a G-Wagon for sure. I'm working hard for that. Hopefully paying off one of my houses in 5 years, hopefully. I don't know. Starting a nonprofit. I really want to start a nonprofit. Maybe pregnant? I don't know. I feel like I'm at that age where I need to have a baby. Imagine me. Okay, so if I ever see me with a kid, I'm gonna get a boopy job and be a MILF. And then here comes the new era of Violet. Damn, that's crazy. The future is so far, but it's so close. Alive and healthy. That's the main one. Just alive and healthy in the next 5 years. That's all I want. Mac DeMarco, Playboy Cardi, Rihanna, she's my #1 girl, Ariana Grande, Drake. I love Drake, you guys. But yeah, those are like 5 artists like I really listen to. I love Gucci Mane, I love Young Dolph, I love Bad Bunny. Yeah, I listen to so much music. Like I really love The Cure, My Chemical Romance. My music plays is like I really admire Lisa Ann. She's actually one of the main reasons why I decided to get in the industry when I was debating whether or not to join, because I did my research. She's a heavy influence as far as like business and her branding, and the fact that she's still successful outside of the adult industry. Riley Reid, just based on her like social media presence, the fact that she's a personality, and honestly before, like now everyone does YouTube in my industry, but before it literally was just Riley Reid and Aaliyah Hadid. Those were the only 2 corn stars that I seen that were on YouTube like that. So like Riley Reid just plays like a huge role. And Angela White, I really admire Angela White because she's just the sweetest, most humble person I've met that's like such a huge status, and I really admire that. So those 3 are really big influences, and honestly any Latina porn star. Most embarrassing thing. Come here. Okay. I get really embarrassed like when I queef in the middle of the scene, but that's about it. Ooh, actually no, I do know what's an embarrassing thing. I had just started my period and I had a sponge in, and the male talent put it in. Obviously we were doing the sexy time, and then I pulled out trying to suck the, you know, and he said cut, and I was like, what happened? Like what the f? There's blood all over. There's blood all over his. That was so embarrassing because I almost had a bloody dick. And I mean, everyone's like, it's normal, but I was just like, oh hell no. Another thing is I was like training, like booty training, like for a scene, and I kept and I couldn't stop, and it made the scene really difficult to shoot. Ooh, great question. I really wish people were just less critical of what women do with their bodies. Obviously, the biggest consumer is men, but also the biggest judgment comes from men. So I just wish that people would mind their own business at the end of the day. As long as I'm over the age of 21. Before we have sex, we do paperwork, so we sign a bunch of things, consenting on camera. We get STD tested once or twice a week. Like I said, it's adults having sex. I wish people would put that same energy for pedophiles. The same hate they have for us. But at the end of the day, we're just entertainers and we're just bringing fantasies to life. So I don't know, it's up to you guys if you want to be rude and mean to us, but that's it. I'm done answering your spicy questions, you guys. Let me know again if you want to do a YouTube edition where my YouTube subscribers ask me questions. I would love to see what you guys have to ask me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Let me know in the comments down below if I answered your question from this video, and I'll see you guys on another one. Bye.